Ooh, I've got the stars of Top Gear on the show tonight. I'm running a bit late. Better put my foot down. Oh, dear. Sometimes I think I need a drink. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't drink and drive. Here, you take it there, Nicola. Oh, yeah! Let's start the show! Dear, skid marks everywhere. Hey, we've got some great guests for you this evening, and tonight's show, by the way, is brought to you by the letter J. Yes, Hollywood star Jake Gyllenhaal is here. I know. Top Gear stars Jeremy, Clarkson, and James are on the show. And Stand By a Lawyer is my all-time favourite comedian, the legend that is Joan Rivers is here. Plus, later on, we've got some fat beats from the wonderful Kesha, ladies and gentlemen. I know, something for everyone. Jake, of course, the star of many great films, Donnie Darko, Source Code, and of course, Brokeback Mountain, where he played a cowboy struggling with his sexuality. It's very hard to know if a cowboy is gay, you know, because here's one. Now, I would guess probably straight. This one, I don't gay, maybe. It's impossible to tell, isn't it? Jeez. It must have been difficult at Brokeback Mountain, living outdoors, wondering why you're having those strange feelings for the person you're sharing a camp with. So look at you. I'll tell you, that is a sight that could turn a straight man gay. It is, isn't it? As is this sight. The mystery is, why are two bald men in the bath with her? Is that the Bush Tucker Challenge? Very strange. I tell you, I really love Jake in the global warming epic, The Day After Tomorrow. Oh, marvelous. Do you know, I don't think anyone could fail to hear the film's powerful message about climate change. La, la, la! Not the thing. Yeah, delighted to welcome Jeremy Clarkson and James May, two of the stars of Top Gear. Now, listen, I don't know a lot about cars, though I do know that people say a man's car is really a penis substitute. Yeah. I have to say, Jeremy is right about one thing. Driving down the road in an open-top car, you really do look sexy, don't you? Yeah. And of course, I'm always excited to have Joan Rivers back on the show. She still looks fantastic, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't she? Fantastic. Now, I know it's no secret she's had a little bit of work done. Yeah. Wonder what she'd look like if she hadn't. Let's get some guests on! We could be in for a bumpy ride. It's James May and Jeremy Clarkson! No sat nav, but you did it. Well done. Very good. How are you? I'm very well. Sit yourself down. From the red carpet to the red sofa, it's Joan Rivers! Hello, darling. Come in. Joan, Jeremy, James. And give me a G. Give me a Y. This will take forever. It's Jake Gyllenhaal! Hello, sir. Oh, so nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh, come in. Sit down. Oh, that's a couch. Oh, how lovely. Now, I have to say, normally, in a kind of bland way, when everyone sits down, I just go, you all look great. But I can't really do that because the head honcho of the fashion police is on the couch. How are we doing, Joan? Okay.
We shouldn't even talk. You look fine, because black makes everybody look thin except Aretha Franklin, but you look good. to, you know, you either have it or you don't. Do you know what I'm saying? No, fashion is like herpes. You either have it or you don't.
Joan, can you see my nipples?
I don't want to.
Good. It means I'm dressed. But I think I'm fine.
Can you see my nipples and please look down?
No, you're dressed.
James May, though, down the end there. Oh, but you spend a lot of money on clothes, don't you?
Yeah, occasionally. but I have this fantastic ability to make either expensive clothes or very cheap, very tatty clothes look equally crap. And it's a gift.
You actually do look particularly shit tonight. I mean, even by his own low standards,
I don't think you look so bad.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you're in Brokeback Mountain, so...
I'm being distracted because I can't... You have quite a healthy beard,
What?
Jake. Yeah. Yeah. Is it like, did you leave it on from last year's Movember? I mean, it's very... It's big. Is it just a fashion thing?
No, I'm doing a show. I'm doing a play in New York City right now. So I am playing a character who's...
It's not very good tonight, is it?
They're on hiatus. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
OK.
Yes.
No. So how long are you going to have the beard for?
Until the play is over.
Oh, OK.
Probably another few weeks.
Do you like it?
Do you want me to let you know when it's gone?
If you could.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
It's gone. That's it. I'll give you a call. I'll let you know.
Just a text with, it's done. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Is it itchy?
No, not anymore.
And do you have to, like, brush it out? Do stuff get caught in it?
Sometimes I brush it, yes.
Yeah. Look, I have a dog.
Sometimes
I have a
things
dog,
do
and you leave it for a while, and then you're really sorry you
So
left
then
it.
think about it this way. I essentially have a dog on my face. So, and if that answers all of your questions, I hope it does.
It's well groomed. I don't know what you're feeding it, but it's lovely. It's got a nice gloss. Because, Joan, do you find a man in a beard attractive? Do you like it? No. Oh.
It reminds me too much of the Kardashians in the morning. And it just...
There's the boys down the end there. Now, I see you seem like, you know, men. I thought you'd have beards.
No, we went to the North Pole, but you can't shave. We drove to the North Pole, and you can't shave, obviously, and we got there, and there was a very faint, dirty smudge. And that was it. It took us weeks and weeks and weeks, and nothing grows. I have no testosterone at all. Fundamentally a girl.
But when you reach a certain age, hair grows on a woman. I mean, I've got 5 o'clock shadow on my ass. I mean, it's just...
I've actually got a beard in my ears. Do you get that?
I get a beard in my
Yes.
I got a beard, I mean, my
I got a beard in
nose.
here.
Men always say, I've lost my hair. You say, look in your ears.
I just want to take a moment and say that that's a moment I will never forget for the rest of my life.
What?
What she just said.
Oh,
She has a 5 o'clock shadow. Where did you say it?
on my ass.
On your ass. That's a moment I will never forget for the rest of my life.
In some cultures, it's attractive. I haven't found the culture, but in some cultures, it's very attractive.
Jake? Gyllenhaal. It's Gillen.
It's Gyllenhaal.
It's a
That's
Gyllenhaal.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. Because people... Is it particularly in Britain people have problems with your name?
Yeah, I mean, I have run into a couple people, usually under the influence, who have pronounced it, you know, not in the right way. You know, particularly a drunk woman once came up to me and thought that my name was Jake Google Balls, which was... I knew I had made it then.
And here you are. You're from LA, but you spend a lot of time in London, don't you?
I do. I've worked here a lot, yeah. I love it here in London. I love it in England in general. Some of my closest friends are British. That's why I have such good style.
Oh, yeah. Now, given that you were born in LA, it's extraordinary that your new movie, End of Watch, it's taken you to a bit of LA you didn't know.
Yeah, to South Central LA, yeah. Which is essentially what a lot of people know from movies as one of the most dangerous parts of Los Angeles, you know. But I grew up in Hollywood, and I grew up in, you know, all over LA in different areas, and I know it very well, except I'd never spent a lot of time in South Central because it's a dangerous area, and we spent 5 months preparing for the movie in Southeast LA with police officers.
You know, it is a dangerous place, as you say, and you went... I don't think the British police would let you do this, but you went on these kind of ride-alongs at night with the real policemen.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times a week for 5 months. We would go on ride-alongs with police officers in Southeast LA, and we would alternate between 4 or 5 different sets of partners over those 5 months. And so we saw a lot of things when we were on the streets. Yeah.
And that must have been on too, because you know, if there's a raid or something, or there's a call, an emergency, and you arrive, and someone's going, "My husband just beat me up." Oh wait, Jake Gyllenhaal's here. Exactly. This time I am leaving you. Did you get that?
No, that never happened. Fortunately, people have more important things to deal with when the police arrive.
But then I get a lot of that preparation. That's very diligent.
Yeah,
well done.
Yes.
Why did you get tasered?
Because I'm an idiot. I don't know. Because we were in a group. We were at the police academy in Los Angeles, and they offered us to either be pepper sprayed or to be tasered, and we chose for short. Huh?
Could you not have chosen neither?
Yeah, C.
Yeah, none of the above.
That is actually a choice we could have made. And unfortunately, we're actors, so we're not the sharpest tools in the shed. And we all decided to go for quick and painful as opposed to long and painful. And that's what we did. We all got tasered. Every single one of us got tasered.
But why?
Well, we spent There is no logical explanation for why we did.
So that you'd know what it was like?
Yes.
Well, why don't you just act? I guess it's...
There is the idea that experiencing it does influence the sense of realism in a movie, and I think actually does in this movie. In this movie, you feel like you're with us in a car, and that was our goal. And to get tasered for all of you.
Is that going to be on the DVD extras?
Actually, it may.
I'm getting that DVD right now. I'm listening straight to extras.
How bad does it feel? Is it really, like, terrible?
Yeah, it's terrible.
We sort of knew that, though, didn't we?
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it. People ask me that more than you think.
Yeah.
Is it really that bad?
It's a peaceful sound again. This is nice. I'm quite enjoying this. Oh, no, wait, I'm supposed to fall over and writhe around so I can be arrested now.
There was actually the moment where they didn't shoot it at us like you see in movies. They actually put it in our pocket and in our legs so that it wouldn't, you know, hit our face or something like that. And so they said, we're going to do it for 5 seconds. And I said, okay.
That's a long time.
That's the amount of time you have to do to pass the taser test, I think. And so, no, there's a taser test there. You have to be. And so they put it on us, and I remember feeling it and screaming like a little child, pretty quickly. And I was like, how long was that? And they said that was 1.5 seconds.
That was forever.
That's what I remember thinking. Yeah.
And like, does we come out and stuff?
What?
That sounds like a Wii situation. That sounds like, oh.
Are you talking about the video game, or are you talking about... Yeah, no, not for me.
Well
no.
done.
Yeah.
You're young. Yeah. I think the rest of us, we'll let go. Yeah.
I pretty much am doing it the thought of it.
I'm holding on by a thread. Well, listen, I can't tell you what, it's a really, really impressive film, and you're brilliant. You and your partner, played by Michael Pena, you brought it over from Crash. If you don't know the name, you don't from Crash. And you're just phenomenal together.
Thank you.
You must be so proud of it.
I am.
And the work you put into it.
I am.
It's in cinemas now. We've got a short clip. This is you and Michael sort of back at the station. It's self-explanatory.
Good evening. How you doing, Captain?
Sir, so this is it. These are the guns you took off the cowboy?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Mind if I pick them up?
Fancy.
That's some nice hardware. Yeah, I heard he took a shot at you. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good?
He's good. Liberace's AK.
This looks like Liberace's AK. Keep up the good work, guys. I really appreciate it. Carry on.
Thank you.
Hey, good evening, sir. Good night, Van Hauser.
Evening, sir.
Why do you get nervous?
Women want him, men want to be him, man. He's just...
Yeah, I know, but you want him.
Dude, I'm not gay, but I'd go down on him if he asked.
Sometimes I don't know when you're kidding. And I have to know when you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
I gotta know when you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Very good. Now, Joan Rivers, you are on a roll, young lady.
Isn't that fabulous at this age?
Well, it is incredible.
All my friends are dead. Nobody's there to appreciate it. I spend half my day working, half my day going to funerals. And the minister always says the same thing. She's in a better place. And you want to go, no, she's not. She had a house in the Hamptons. But everyone's dead.
Aw. But and now, are you next year? You're going to be 80.
I'm going to be 80 years old. But I know. So, they applaud. Your relatives applaud because they think, how much longer? But you know, it'd be nice if tonight I died on your show, because they would get to see a show and a death for the rest of your lives, audience. You would go to dinner parties. They'd say, you were there? She was talking, then she fell over. It was amazing. The face didn't move. We thought Botox, but then it really didn't. No, you know what I hate? I hate the obituaries when they say things like Sadie Schwartz, 106 suddenly, and you go, hold it. 106, about time. Time to go. We want the jewelry.
And there's weird things about aging that I didn't realize.
Look, it's very hard if you were attractive. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't have to worry. But you are going to have to worry. I have friends, and I'm not going to name names, Goldie Hawn. That can't take getting older, you know? And she'll say, would you believe I have a grown-up daughter? And you're going to go, yes! No question. It's very hard for a woman to get older.
Yeah.
And older men, because I always faked orgasm, and now these old guys, you know, if you moan and groan in the wrong ear, they don't hear it. It's such a waste. So it's hard getting older.
You work. Well, you've got two shows on the network now.
Both on E. Joan and Melissa and Fashion Police, both on E. I have to say, this Sunday night.
Yeah. No, you take over the channel on Sunday nights. Fashion Police, it's about to celebrate its 100th episode.
100th episode, isn't that amazing?
And it's gone from half an hour to an hour. It's a big hit.
And Melissa, my daughter, are you single?
Yeah.
We'll talk. She just broke up with the porn king of America. He owns Vivid. Oh, you know.
No.
We went to the Porn Awards. They have a red carpet. I'm not lying to you. On the Porn Awards, it's shaved, but it's a red. They take it seriously. You know, they go, just to have been on top of her is enough of an honor. I mean, they really, you know. But Melissa does the Fashion Police.
So she produces that, but then the reality show is you living with her.
Yeah.
Joan and Melissa, Joan Knows Best. That's Sunday nights as well.
Yeah.
But working together, that seems crazy.
Working with family is very hard, but Melissa, you know, we shop together and we work together and we decorate together. She's like the gay son I never had. And you know what's great? I get to go with my grandson. And that's very important. I don't want to go here because it's a family show, but I mean, people think they have attractive grandchildren. If you're a pig and your husband's a pig, figure it out. My grandson's going to be in a commercial. They want him in a diaper commercial as a turd.
Joan, you are in actually good company on the couch tonight. Jake, I don't believe any of these things. No, Jeremy, you like to stir it up. You're not afraid.
Not like that. No, here's my line. Here's Joan's line.
But Jeremy, OK, I understand how sometimes controversy can stumble into your life. But you do seem to go looking for it.
I don't.
Oh, come on. You're tweeting the car registrations of people who annoy you on the road.
That's
looking for trouble.
I just think that's funny, because they think they've got away with it, and you just go, you haven't. Mind you, I've only got 86 followers, so that doesn't really help. But it's nice from my point of view. I just think, well, that's good, because he's paid them back.
Yeah. And, James, you seem so nice.
I am.
Do you hate anything?
Yeah, I have irrational hatreds like wiring. I hate wires, like on computers, under the desk.
Okay.
Or behind the television.
Okay.
But there's a lot of wires.
OCD.
But the other thing I hate is, and I accept that this is irrational, but it's those wooden sticks you get, especially in America, for stirring a coffee. Because all the misery of humanity is in that piece of wood. Because the coffee has become such an elaborate construct. You have a double chock-a-mock-a-tock-a-lot with an extra shot and a dash of chocolate in a cardboard thing and a warning about the heat and the top with a hole that you push in it, and then they say, would you like this piece of splintery wood? It's not even a spoon. And it doesn't stir it up because it's really thin and it goes round and round and nothing happens. And everybody goes, hell yeah, and then puts it in that bin. So why? I hate it.
Shall I give you an idea of how much OCD James has got? OK, this is a watch. It's got the little pointer thing that has to go by the 12, yes? Yeah. So if I talk to James and it's there, everything's all right. But if I do that, it drives him...
Yeah, because you're not actually timing anything, so if you don't like
You can't just leave it there.
No, because
that's the funniest thing in the world. When he's talking on Top Gear, I just sit and go... And it shuts him up. Because it's not straight. I've done it again now. Well, I'll pull my sleeve down. You'll never know.
But Jake, you seem so... But Jake seems so balanced, so... you know, you seem... Does anything kind of grind your gears?
Nothing. I'm always so calm, and I have it so together at all times.
Are you really?
Yes.
I believe you.
I hate nothing. Everything's so beautiful.
Oh.
What a wonderful world.
Look at Joan's face. It doesn't take much to set you off, Joan. Like, why do you hate women with prams?
Why? Because they take up the whole street. And when they have, like, those stupid twins... And, out of the way, I have twins, you know, I have the right... You know, if you had maybe given your husband a blowjob instead of sex, we could stay on the sidewalk.
What's wrong with Glee?
Oh.
Glee? What's Glee ever done to you?
Glee, that stupid show where they're all happy. Oh, don't. You've watched Glee. Did you have a good time in high school? Well, you're handsome, so you probably had a good time in high school. Yeah, I like to watch the gay... Because I have so many gay friends. All the gay people on Glee, all the gay boys are running and laughing. My high school, they were running and fucking hiding.
Well, listen, we thought it might be fun just to ask the audience if there was anything that, you know, annoyed them slightly. Dear God. It was a tsunami of hatred. So let's go and meet some of the people in the audience. If you agree or disagree, do feel free to chip in. Where's, is it Nathan? Where's Nathan? Nathan, oh, right up there. OK. Dear God. All right, stand up, Nathan, do. Where are you? Excuse I, sorry. So what annoys you, Nathan?
People with really wet, limp handshakes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, look, see, Jake hates that. Yeah. We found something. So Jake's nodding. He doesn't...
No. Everything's so beautiful.
We'll get you. Where's Siobhan Gallagher? Siobhan Gallagher? Oh, there's Siobhan. Siobhan, excuse I. Stand up, too. What annoys you?
Men with cats.
Oh, you found a cat.
I want... Where's Julie Phillips? Julie Phillips? Oh, there's Julie. Stand up too. Now, what annoys you?
Children that stare.
Yes! The devil children that stare at...
Just children on a plane.
They do this. Have you ever had the one that comes over the back of the... When you're on an aeroplane, you just...
What about the one that goes, lady? I always go, is there a terrorist on board? I'm willing to help out.
That is brilliant. I'm going to write a column about that.
Oh, finally, where's Deborah Miranda? Hello, Deborah. Stand up, too. Hi. And what do you hate?
Jeremy Clarkson.
No! What have I done now?
Oh! Why?
Because I'm Mexican.
Actually, no. I'm going to put my foot... Do you know I didn't say anything unpleasant about Mexicans?
Did you not?
No, I was sitting near a man who said something unpleasant, but that was enough for me to spark fury. It wasn't even him.
Nope.
The irritating little brummy midges, on the other hand, got clean away with it. No, I would apologise on his behalf. We actually went to the Mexican embassy to apologise on his behalf. And we got absolutely paralytic on tequila. But we said sorry to the Mexicans.
Bridges have been built. Yes. All right, well done. Thank you very much, Deborah. Well done, all the haters. Very good. Now, you're going to leave the studio going, and another thing I hate. We've changed you.
So beautiful here.
And I'm never coming back to Britain again. Now, if you want to hear more traffic-based ranting of that quality, you could do worse than buy the DVD, The Worst Car in the History of the World. Oh, no, just in the world. I didn't say ever. I thought maybe it said ever. Because you guys like nice cars.
Yeah, but why don't we just say that now and then go back to Joan?
No.
What? Well, I'd rather listen to Joan than drone on about cars, frankly. She's much more interesting.
We need to sell it a bit.
Well, we have done now.
OK.
There, buy that now, Joan. Tell me more. Maybe you would agree. Why?
Yeah, I said when I go a bit further, please do buy it. You don't have to watch it. All we're bothered about is that you buy it.
Yeah.
But you went to trouble to make it. You did actually go around and
Well, we were contractually obliged to actually put something on the disc in the box.
You can tell how much they hate it. Have you actually seen the photographs of us on the front cover?
Look at
Well,
my
in
face.
fairness, I don't think you knew that picture was being taken.
No, it looks like...
Look at him! Look at this! He thinks it's Lauren Bacall.
It looks like our carers are stayed. They just take the jackets off and there, you got the picture, now pop them back on again. They wouldn't allow me out in public looking like that.
So was it hard to pick the worst car in the world ever?
Not really.
No.
Why?
Because it was the worst car in the world ever. Actually, if you sit down and think about it, I mean, I won't say what it is, because obviously we want people to buy the
You don't want to spoil
DVD,
it.
but no, we sat down and we rattled through about 6 or 7 choices, and they went, it is this car, because the expectation of it was very good, but it was actually awful. So you bought it and thought, well, I'm really doing quite well. You look at yourself in shop windows, oh, dear, I look a bit of a plonker. And then it was awful, so we said it was.
Is it an initial or a name?
It's a name, but you would have to be...
Is it
Did
a
you know
long
it
name?
as soon as you saw it?
Yeah,
You knew
as soon as we mentioned it, we said yes, but you would have to be moronic to buy one, really.
Give us a hint.
No,
Joan, can I just say...
Spoil it.
I am that moron. But seriously, I have owned the worst car in the world
You
ever.
have?
But I liked it. I liked
That's
it.
beautiful.
No, I only... Yeah, I loved it, Jake. I loved that car. Oh, they knocked that car. I loved it.
Are you making that up?
No, seriously, I only got rid of it because my dog outgrew it.
You had that car that we think is the worst...
Genuinely, it's my favourite car ever.
When I said I meant magnificent.
No, did you choose it on purpose because you knew that I had owned it?
No, I didn't know until you actually had one. I thought you had a Porsche.
No, I did have one of those. I didn't like that.
No, it's horrible.
No. And then I had this, and I loved it. I'd still like to
Can't you
have it.
say it if you say you loved it?
No, because then it spoils us at the end of the video.
Okay.
Because I'm very caring like that.
Oh.
I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go buy that DVD.
Hey, listen,
I'll never watch it.
here's a bunch of clips kind of suggesting some of the fun you had choosing the worst car in the world.
You useless piece of...
It's not possible. No, I'm stuck.
You lift it up.
I didn't.
This is fraudulent. You're cheating.
The Stig's Yorkshire cousin. Oh, my God. I'm on the run.
Then it does...
You can tell it's his because he's in the boot.
Ow.
This is a chintzy, fatuous trinket for sad fantasists. Jeremy had one.
Interesting.
Hang on a minute.
James, there's been a bit of an accident with your car.
Very good.
There we go.
And actually, I forgot the obvious question. Where is the hamster? Where is little Mr. Richard Hammond?
Do you know, honestly, he's in Mexico. Is there as a punishment? No.
Is he making amends?
No, he's...
Deborah, storm the stage. Kill him.
I got your back, Deborah.
He'll be in America. He's always in America. He's one of those people, you know, you must meet them, but they're desperate to be Americans. And he's one of those people...
I'm always in America, too.
Yes. Desperate. He says in the pubs, he goes, I'll take a bud. Like you do.
Oh, like a
Rather
Budweiser.
than, please, may I have?
Yeah, we say...
I'll take a bud.
That's-
No, you won't, Richard. Please, may I have?
He does that on the BBC. He says, can I get a coffee? And can I get one of those sticks as well?
Oh, shut up about the sticks. All right, gee, go on, get it. Now, listen, we must mention Top Gear, because I think, is it the most successful television programme in the world?
It is now, yeah.
It's seen by 350 million people in 170 countries, and this year you're celebrating the 10th anniversary. Congratulations on this version. I'm not. What, you're not? What do you mean you're not?
He isn't.
Well, I'm only celebrating my 9.5th anniversary of Top Gear.
He was
because-
lost for the first series. We told him where the studio was, but he has no sense of direction.
I just thought it was a really long way away.
He got lost at what he claims is the second Albert Hall. We've tried to explain to him there is only one, but he maintains...
Yes, there are two.
There you go. Still to this day says there are two Albert Halls, and he got lost at it, so we had to get another man to stand in for him.
Have you done the Top Gear? 'Cause
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Why haven't you done it?
Because I'd be useless.
You would not be the slowest. Would you like to see Graham do it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's your January booked up.
No, I always look at it thinking, could I do that?
Of course you
But can't you be killed doing it?
No. Well, yes.
Yes. I was scared coming on this show. You could be killed on this show.
You die in an anecdote, which is the most important thing. Don't you think?
To die in an anecdote.
I remember once being in a Russian-built plane that had been in the Angolan Air Force and is used in Cuba, and it was upside down, plummeting towards the earth, and I actually remember thinking, well, at least the kids have got a great anecdote. You know, how did your dad die? Pretty good, actually. And it was and I thought I would be OK. So I think dying in a reasonably priced car would be all right, I think.
Yes, and actually it would save anyone speaking at the funeral. They could just show the footage.
Exactly.
Yes.
We got in a real car accident. We were filming End of Watch, the movie. We filmed everything for real. So we had a dash cam, you know, all the dash cam footage you see. And we have a scene in the movie that's actually in the trailer and in the movie where we're driving. I never drive the car. Michael Pena, my partner in the movie, drives the car. But we didn't know, but the road had just been repaved, and they took the anti-lock brakes off the car because it was shaking the camera. So they took we had about half a block to get up to speed at probably about 60 miles an hour, and then we braked. The car in front of us, which was an old van, would brake, and they braked, and we just skidded like maybe 150 feet right in the backside of the car, and the airbags deployed, and it's all in the movie. The crash is in the movie.
The crash is actually in with the...
I can tell. And the footage after what's in the movie is actually the best part, which is us, or the camera bumping in the back of the car and then rolling slowly down the street while you hear the director and cinematographer screaming like little children.
See, all this means nothing to me.
Do you not drive? Do you drive?
I don't drive. Since high school, I've only been in the back seat.
So much better.
Oh, Joan, if I do Top Gear, will you be in the back seat?
You're damn right.
It's been lovely talking to everybody tonight. But tick-tock, it's time for music now. This singer is one of the most talked about stars out of America in the last couple of years. Queen of the Super Dance, performing her brand new single, Die Young. Please welcome Kesha!
I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drums. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone. So while you're here in my arms, let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young. We're gonna die young. We're gonna die young. Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young. Let's make the most of the night
come over here. Unentangle yourself from dancers. Beautiful job. Yes, everyone. Beautiful. There you go. You sit down there beside Mr. James May.
Hi.
That's lovely.
Hi.
That was spectacular, Kesha. Thank you very much.
Is that booze?
Oh, yeah. Get it down, yeah. Now, that is released on the 4th of December, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know.
I've got a card here. It tells me, yes, Warrior is released on the 4th of December, and that's the single Die Young.
Yes, I do know that.
On it.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Now, Jake's obviously playing a member of the LAPD, and...
Right now.
Right now. He's on the cover. This is really clever, what he's doing here. He's pretending to be an actor.
Wait, he's the enemy.
But now, did you get in trouble? Because you broke into a house, didn't you? A celebrity's house.
Which one?
Wow. I wish I could say that. Yeah. Didn't you break into Prince's house?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What, you've forgotten?
No, I definitely remember that. But
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I've snuck into a few people's houses. It always turns out different.
Can I just say, I like the way you say snuck in.
Yeah.
I say broke in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yours sounds a lot better.
I know.
So, how did you sneak in?
Well, I didn't break anything.
No, but Prince...
I just crept under a fence. And the door was unlocked, so to me that is kind of like having a big welcome in sign.
Okay, yeah, I see where you're going with that. And was Prince in?
Yeah, he was. He was actually playing guitar. Isn't that crazy?
That sounds like an
I'm
episode
not
of
even joking.
That sounds like an episode of South Park or something.
Yeah,
You break
I
into Prince's
know.
house and he's like jamming on the guitar.
He was, though.
Why did you do this, by the way?
Because I wanted to work with him. I think he's like one of the
Because that's a great way to introduce yourself to people.
It works sometimes. It really does.
No!
On my new record, I did a song with Iggy Pop, and I worked with him purely because I stalked him for like years.
I think it's a high-risk strategy, though.
It's so fun. I think like sneaking around is really fun. Okay. Like I'm gonna go try to sneak into the Stones show later.
Okay, phew. I thought you were gonna say my house. And I was like...
Have you locked the door?
Yeah, really. I've got a kitchen shutter. It's going down tonight, I'll tell you that. Right, listen, before we go tonight, we've just time for a story or two in the red chair. So who's up first? Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm Linda.
And where are you from, Linda?
Essex.
Essex. Oh, very popular. Very popular, lovely. And what do you do in Essex, Linda?
I'm a mum.
Oh.
To Frankie.
Frankie. Oh. What does Frankie do? How old's Frankie?
He's 6.
6, bless him. Well, hopefully he won't see this show.
No.
Graham, what is this?
Why, that's a lever operating a big red chair, Jake.
Oh, the world is so beautiful.
Should we try it again? Who's up next? Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Jane.
Jane, where are you from, Jane?
Surbiton.
Surbiton. Lovely.
Yes.
What do you do in Surbiton?
I'm a full-time mum with 3 kids.
Oh, right. What are their names?
Tia, Ava and Jared. And a new puppy. Got a new puppy, Graham.
You know,
cats, forget about it. She wouldn't have
I'd have put a turbo on it.
She would have taken her down.
Let's see. This is the one. This one's going to tell the story. Hello. Hi. Okay.
Forget about it. I can't have anybody vying for this. Anyone with facial hair, you're going to be gone, so you might as well.
Yeah, okay. So I hope the selectors back there keep that. Do we have anyone left? Oh, we do. Okay. Hello? No. Okay. I'm protecting you.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Charlie.
Charlie, I bet. And where could people find you if they were looking, Charlie? Huddersfield. Have you come down all the way from Huddersfield today? Mm-hmm. Really?
Yep.
On a train or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, an actual train.
An actual train.
Wow. You weren't in the quiet car, were you?
No.
Okay. What do you do something, Charlie?
I'm a waiter at the moment.
Oh, right. Where?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. They're excellent, aren't they? Very good. They've got those big crusts. All right. I have high hopes, Charlie. You have travelled from Huddersfield smelling a pizza to tell us this story.
Okay,
Off you go.
As you can tell, I'm a really huge Kesha fan, and last year I followed her all around the UK, and in Birmingham she chose me to go on stage with her, and she tied me to a chair in cling film and gave me a lap dance, and it was the best time of my life. So that's my story.
That's a beautiful story.
I know. I treat my fans well.
What?
He's like, what? Kesha would say she treats her fans well.
She does. She does.
Aww.
Love you.
Oh, look at Charlie, he's so happy.
Love him.
How does that look go down in Huddersfield?
Did you get changed on the train?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got changed on the train.
I don't say pizza like this.
Yeah, it was a certain time when he got on the train. Now look. Charlie, you can walk. Go on, walk. There you go. Very good. Listen, well done to everyone. And if you'd like to join us on the show and have a go in the red chair, you can. Just contact us via our website at this very address. Thank you to all my guests tonight. Kesha! James May! Jeremy Clarkson! Joan Rivers! And Mr. Jake Gyllenhaal! Join me next week with musician Bruno Mars, Olympic golden girl Jessica Ennis, comedy great Ricky Gervais, and my favourite actor Daniel Radcliffe. I'll see you then. Goodbye, everybody. Bye!
After the National Lottery Friday night draws, John Richardson joins host Rod Gilbert for high-quality stand-up comedy live at the Apollo. While over on BBC 3 in 10 minutes, Bonnie has a baby while Joe owes big money to his bookie. It's Family Guy.